finale here versus Houston, in which I think we face Justin Verlander, and we do. And then we move on and we face Atlanta. Kenta Maeda versus Max Fried. This could be a day of suck for the Tigers, especially after we lost 4-1 last night. Framber Valdez was on one. Today we face JV. We at least got Skubal on the mound, although last time Skubal pitched was the 2-5 loss to the Washington Nationals. So we're going to see what happens with that. Hopefully, he's a little bit better. And hopefully, Houston doesn't pull something out of their ass like the Nats did.
From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in,
Justin Verlander on the mound for the Houston Astros in this series finale, and the final time we have to face the Astros here in the regular season. Zach McKinstry leads off against JV. Fastball at 94 to start the game. This is the Father's Day game, playing it a day late on Monday. JV's fastball is still going to reach 97. Curveball on the ground. Tough play, but Altuve gets there. McKinstry out. Gio Urshela and Riley Green about here in the first inning. Kerry Carpenter need to get him back going again. Mark Canha, Colt Keith, Wenzel Perez, Jake Rogers, and the DH today, Javier Baez, in this series finale. Framber Valdez had his way with our Tigers yesterday. Did not. Well, it's great that you picked Carpenter in your 6-month subscription. Fortunately, that is not a possibility. Anyone other than Carpenter or Colt Keith, though. In the air from Urshela. That's not going to go much of anywhere. Kyle Tucker moves in, 2 away. JV will retire a Tiger. That would be nice. I don't know if it happens. I did the fancy.
We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Riley Green enters the game batting .283. 2 outs on 4 pitches for Verlander. Some weak contact.
He seems to score a run every night.
Change up. JV pulled the string on us. We're way out in front. 2 strikes on Riley. Yep, top of the zone. Had to protect that. Late on that fastball.
Righty to the plate.
Slider.
Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers.
I really haven't gotten bullied inside.
You're dialed into the show.
Righty on lefty or lefty on righty with sliders until we got here to Houston. It's been that kind of stretch as Tarik Skubal starts this series finale for the Tigers. We get squeezed already. Phenomenal. I won Le Mans. I get carved. Well, again, if only. 1-1 on Kyle Tucker. Lackluster series for him. Either out in front or over the top of the sinker. Slider out in front. Skubal strikes out the leadoff man, and Tucker. 1 away here in the first is, at least judging by the pitching matchup, you'd think this is going to be a low-scoring pitcher's duel, but we'll see if that winds up being the case. The current Tigers ace against the former one. Changeup fouled away by Pena. And already, Skubal just feels like he's much more in command today. On the ground to Colt Keith. 2 away in the first. Speaking of Lamar, qualifying for our next race at Watkins Glen this Saturday. That will be tomorrow.
In terms of batting average, and being able to do that, that is extremely good.
Haven't made any changes on the cars yet.
For a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach. Uses all fields.
Jordan.
And he's got a game plan when it comes to the
A little bit of a mistake change up there, but in the zone, 0-1. Sinker is foul. 9 pitches here in the first for Tarik Skubal. Update the points? I have not yet. And there's a second strikeout here in the first inning for Tarik Skubal. So, pitcher's duel might just be accurate. Nope, I pretty much ended stream and pretty much went to bed last night. Didn't edit anything. I got to do all that tonight. Kerry Carpenter leads off the second against Verlander, who only threw 8 pitches to get through the first. Ooh, changeup just low. I was just about to say, JV's coming out throwing strikes. Don't think he had missed the zone on the first pitch of an at-bat yet. 2-0 to Carpenter. Ricky Holiday, Woody Keller in disguise.
Strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high
fastball
velocity.
right on the corner. It's a good pitch from Verlander. Garner to swing, and now it's 2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and missed 96.
He's just right around the zone. I mean, early indications are that we got a bit of a vintage JV performance here.
Just be aware of tendencies so you're not that.
And in the air, right field, Kerry Carpenter sends it out, and it's 1-0 Detroit. I take back what I just said. Actually, you know what? We're going to let it stand. I mean, JV's always been known for allowing home runs. Hanging curveball to Kerry Carpenter leaves the yard. What's going on, gamer?
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Carpenter's 23rd of the season, and it comes after he's had a pretty miserable week. Mark Cannon with nobody out. Fastball top of the zone in. Well, the roof closed here at Minute Maid Park today. Maybe that a slight contributor. That's slapped to Jose Abreu, who remains a Houston Astro here in video game land, 1 away. Well, everyone's got lives and shit to do, so.
Not great in the OBP department.
Colt Keith fouls a fastball straight back.
Here comes the 0-1. Upstairs.
1 now on the Tigers' second baseman, Colt Keith. Looking to be a longer inning this time for Verlander, which is good news for us.
Next offering in there for a
26 degrees Celsius. I don't really know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I know in Fahrenheit it sucks today.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul it away.
1-2.
Are you headed home already, Pat? Feels like you just got to wherever you were going.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder.
We got to talking about the temperature. I got distracted, and that was bad.
Up now for the Tigers.
Winslow Perez now. I don't know.
Ball 1.
84 Fahrenheit. I just checked here. Feels like temperature is 96 degrees Fahrenheit, which for Michigan, it warm.
And the righty deals.
Winslow Perez, right center field. That one's going to have a chance, and it's out of here. 2 solo home runs for the Tigers in the second. Wenzel Perez with his second of the year and the second of his big league career. Absolutely smacked there by Wenzel.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one,
and yep,
was on time, took a direct
classic
pass to the
JV.
ball, excellent extension, and
Home runs allowed.
nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Into the bullpen. And now a 2-0 lead here in this rubber match. Who's still free? Good question, as we are kind of burning through the lineup here. McKinstry was not taken. Urshela is free. Mark Canha is good to go since Evo's not here. Rogers and Baez.
Strike one. That one
0-2 if we swung at 2 pitches out of the zone.
Two outs.
On the ground.
Ball out to short.
Should end the inning. And does.
Third out.
2-0 Tigers, though, on 2 solo home runs. Kerry Carpenter, his first,
Now a 2-0 ball game.
after what's been a miserable week.
Ball is on.
And then Wenzel Perez, his second of his career. So let's get this right. Ash with Riley Green.
Here at Minute Maid Park, there's the former MVP Jose Altuve.
Pat
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides
took
of the plate
Rogers.
about as well as anyone
I
in the
think
sport.
that's it
How
then.
difficult is that?
I think those are the only 2 that I
Back of my bubblegum card.
missed
See
since
how
the
hard
game
it is.
started.
These guys are great, man. They have
Change
the
up.
ability
This is
to
going to be
run
trouble for
and
Kerry
also
Carpenter. He's there.
pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
How'd Lamar go for you? Not very good, I don't think.
Breaking in, Chas McCormick.
Ash won GT, Jordan won Lamar, or prototype rather.
And that's ball
The overall win, I guess. It was a very, very bizarre finish.
Get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his
Changeup
swing
swung
just a
on
little bit.
Chas McCormick. 1-1 here. Curve back up the middle, right over the head of Skubal. First Astros hit. One of our wilder races of the season for sure. I mean, it got dark, the torrential rain came, and the GTs couldn't stop spinning out.
Results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Changeup just low.
Mendoza line this month.
The Tigers.
Yeah, there may have been something to that.
And a good eye there.
Off the edge, 2-1 here on Bregman, batting 6th today.
There, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I think
And back up the middle. Gonna be a tough play for McKinstry, and he can't get it.
That one finds its way.
Green's throw to third, not gonna be in time. Runners on the corners with only 1 away here in the second. Bregman back up the middle.
base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Inches away a couple times here in this inning from making the play. Mauricio Dubon
Put at the dish late.
steps in with 1 away. That is a called strike. I will take the help right now.
Last thing he
Swing
wants
and a
is
miss.
to
It's
get
0-2.
around, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching
Curveball. This could be 2. Urshela to McKinstry. Back to Skubal to end the second.
Nice job getting over, and that
Dubon grounds into the double play to end the inning.
hits.
Tigers hang on to their 2-0 lead.
Plate too full. It's the Tigers 2 and the Astros nothing.
Yeah, Ash did win GT by quite a wide margin. I don't really know what caused any of that.
And now the DH.
If it was bad tire selection or what, I have no idea. Javier Baez leads off the third.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
First pitch changeup. Slider.
Swings over the top there.
Slider's down.
needs to get a little more confidence.
That's how we get those ugly swings.
He's been in the past.
Fouled away.
Right side, foul territory. Abreu snags it, one away.
Did you hear ICP is beefing with Punk? No, because I don't keep up.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry, top of the Tigers order, back up, hanging curveball in for a strike to start the third here. Pulled foul. We're signing fielder or Baez. For me, I'd say Baez. Prince had his moments, at least in the regular season. Javi really hasn't ever.
A wind in the pitch.
And then even then, the trade of Prince Fielder got us Ian Kinsler, who was one of my favorite Tigers of all time. So
one down, base is empty.
Inside 1-2 on McKinstry, 96 on the fastball from JV.
It's a good take.
My level of care of any of that is so low that I don't want to read a novel.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate.
Gio Urshela with 2 away.
Excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And Gio to left field. Hanging slider. Where did that land? Was it over the train tracks or not? Let's see. 395 feet, so I'm going to say no. Probably into the Crawford boxes, but an absolute blast from Gio Urshela.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He
see why.
Exactly where that was going to be. The challenge,
Third solo home run of the game thus far for Detroit.
And got all of it.
Back row of the Crawford boxes into the concourse. Now it's green.
He's 0 for 1.
And that one ripped right field. Caught by Kyle Tucker to end the third.
Tigers add 1 to the lead on this.
Gio Urshela homers. It's 3-0.
You're watching Tigers baseball.
3 home runs for the Tigers is all of our offense. We don't have any other hits.
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz, number 8 hitter in the Astros order. Starts the third for Houston.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
Late swing and an 0-2 count. Okay. On the ground. Wenzel Perez charges in, playing third base today.
One up, one down.
We do have quite a bit of utility on this team. You'd think of Wenzel, McKinstry, of course, Vierling. Bunch of guys that can hit almost anywhere. Jose Abreu is batting 9th. That is a curious decision when you see that his hot, cold zones are all red.
Those spots, they're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a pitch.
Abreu, late swing, 1-2. Got a piece. Well, let's try a little bit of this.
The last half of the third.
He got a piece of that, too. Abreu battling. Everything away to him.
The pitch.
Got a piece of that, too.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Okay. Well, we're just going to be here all night with Jose Abreu, I guess. He was cut by the Astros just before this series, yes.
The pitch.
You finally put him away.
For the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream.
Third strikeout for Tarek Skubal here.
Break at the very end that just dips below the swing.
Batting .298.
Say pitchers want to try to bounce that
Was
pitch
a Brave.
on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Tucker.
I'm assuming he's talking about Insane Clown Posse, which is why my give a damn is real low. It's the only ICP I know of.
The Stros trailing by 3 here in the third and final game of the series.
On the ground to McKinstry. From shallow right center, a turning play.
Astros go down 1-2-3.
Well, it's not even a wrestling thing. It's just, I don't know. Probably seeing how hot Punk's name is right now, and they want to talk about something from TNA. Like, I don't know. A very interesting way to stay relevant. One for one is Kerry Carpenter with a solo home run. Fastball in. That also wrestle what? In front of 20 people?
Big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher
0-2 on Carpenter.
He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's
And now 1-2.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ooh.
Another ball.
Flinched at it, but we hold off. Full count here on Carp with Canadu up.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Went around. Tried to hold up. Not the case. It's JV.
Get the leadoff man.
Pulled the string on that.
Goes off speed, gets the out.
Mark Canha. Up
Yeah,
now for the
definitely went
Tigers.
around on it, and here's Canna.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. and
Two
it's 2-0.
first pitch or 2 fastballs to start the at-bat to Canna. When will JV bring us something? Right then.
For a strike.
Make it 3 fastballs, 2-1.
Check swing. Went around. It's 2-2.
We have games where we can check whatever swing we want. We have games where it don't matter what we do, we're going around.
1 down, base is empty. 8 down on strikes. That's out number 2. Colt Keith, the next to hit.
Weak fly ball. That's got a chance. No. Chas McCormick there to end the top of the 4th. We move along. Man, when I lean in from out in front of the fan, it is just not pleasant. This weather sucks.
Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Jeremy Pena.
I'd rather a torrential rain
And a pitch.
than this.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on,
0-1 on Jeremy Pena, who leads off the 4th inning. 2-3-4 for Houston. That'll be a long run for Mark Canha, moving in for out number 1.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan.
Struck out
329 average. Incredible, but also very expected from Alvarez. Oh boy, this is a problem. High fly ball. And I don't even think Mark Canha had to jump for that. Up against the wall. Alvarez just missed this one. Canha did not rob a home run.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Thought we were going to have to for a second. Now it's Altuve.
Ball one.
Homer in yesterday's game. First at-bat here today was a
And that's two.
line drive to left center.
Recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
That one ripped right to Marcana, but reaction was bad and the controls are bad and everything's bad.
Stand up double.
Got hit right to him.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
I didn't lock on to the ball,
Really good swing right there.
so I have to try and move around, lock on, and then I got a speed boost from hell in on that thing.
Here's the
That's a way to allow a hit.
And he's
Now here's
already
McCormick.
singled in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Will Altuve make the Hall of Fame? Probably.
Fouled off. He was
0
late.
2.
0-2 now.
Curve. That one rocketed. Uh-oh.
Back there.
Is it gonna go off the yellow line and out of here?
He'll circle the bases.
Had McCormick down to his final strike of the inning,
It's 3-2.
and he hits one just out. It is a 3-2 game. We can't keep the Houston Astros in the ballpark. Curveball smashed by McCormick.
If you keep that breaking ball down, that time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman.
That was a curveball down. McCormick just ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Nice change.
We've seen a much more human-looking Tarek Skubal in his last two starts.
Next pitch is outside.
As these last two innings especially have really been taxing on Tarek.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Pitch count nearing 50, and we put away Bregman. Yes.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
I believe that's his fourth strikeout, but McCormick goes deep to make this a one-run game.
It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Curveball down, McCormick ready for it, but we did end the inning with a curveball, and you get to see just how close this was. It's off the top of the yellow line.
Here in Houston, top five, John Sciambi with Chris.
So now Wenzel Perez with a solo home run in the game.
And the right-hander back to work.
That one into the left center field gap. That's going to be extra bases for Wenzel Perez to start the fifth. 80 speed. He'll have an easy stand-up double. We will not push it any further.
This one, both for extra bases. Gotta feel good about that.
About 6 total bases for Wenzel Perez in this game.
Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And up next for Detroit.
So now
Jake
Rogers. Pitch number 50 upcoming for Verlander. Ball one to Jake.
Perez stands at second with no outs.
So not exactly the pitcher's duel we thought we might see. Both starters allowing home runs.
Next offering upstairs.
3 off of Verlander and a 2-run shot off of Tarek Skubal.
Something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Strike
2-1. Well-placed fastball. Jake Rogers. Ooh. Elevated change. Not sure why we missed that. Unfortunate. Now it's 2-2. Change up away, and the count is full. Javier Baez due up. DH today, batting 9th. Ooh. Nice protect on that. The 3-2 again.
Here comes a 3-2. Fights it off.
Fouled away again.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Everything well outside the zone or on a corner, with the exception of the 4th pitch, the changeup. But we're making JV work here. hoping to get a mistake.
And the right-hander deals.
Down low. Well, we don't really get the mistake we were hoping for, but it is a walk to put Rogers on first. 2 runners on. And now Baez. 94 from Verlander up and in. Got the fastball again. That one at 93. Just early as the contact results. And we foul it off. Out. Down goes Baez. 6th strikeout for Verlander. I think he might have been frozen in time there. So much break on that curve. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know it was going that low.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry fights off a fastball inside. Late swing.
2 on, 1 out.
And a really nasty changeup. What a pitch. What a pitch, and make it strikeout number 7. Well, Urshela, number 2 hitter in the order. Green and Carpenter will follow if Urshela can reach. On the ground, that ain't going to happen. Right to Altuve, who's got plenty of time to end the inning. Tigers strand 2. 4 hits for each team. Tigers lead by 1. Dubon, Diaz, and Abreu, the bottom of the Houston order. Due up here in the 5th. Like to have a quick inning for Tarik Skubal. Change up, call to strike. We will take that. On the ground to Urshela. We will take a 3-pitch out. That's all right. Dubon grounds out. Gainer Diaz with 1 away. A little bit too high. Oh boy. Mark Canha better get on his horse. That one's going to get down. And off the wall. Bounces to Riley Green. Tying run has reached second with a 1-out double for Yainer Diaz. This kicked off the base of the wall, got by Mark Canha. It's not been a good defensive day for Mark. And now we got Abreu. Called a ball. Probably should have gotten him. On the ground. The out number 2 advanced the tying run to third base. The 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. So now Kyle Tucker, who's rocking an 0 for 10 in the series. Ooh. Hey, nice pick, ball boy. Ooh. That looked like it found the corner. Skubal doesn't get the call, but the sinker in to make it 1-2. Not a good slider, and it's a base hit to tie the game. Kyle Tucker is now 1 for 11 in this series, and what a time to pick up his first hit.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs.
Slider down and in. It's just another good swing on a good pitch. Kind of in the story of Skubal's last 2 starts. Change up, foul, and 2 strikes on Pena.
kicks and fires.
Curve
Gets a
foul,
piece there,
of
we'll do it
course.
again. The pitch.
And popped up.
Popped up.
McKinstry into the outfield grass
And that
to end the
is that.
5th inning. But this game is tied 3-3.
Single pushes across a run. We're tied now with
Usually you get a Tarek Skubal 3-0 lead, you're feeling really good. I know Houston's just got a great offense that's never really out of this game.
back
But
here
damn!
at Minute Maid Park. Stepping in, Riley Green.
Well, we get mid-inning Justin Verlander. Unless we go off here in the top of the 6th, we'll probably get late-inning Justin Verlander,
The
which is
wind
always frightening.
that's down and in.
Ripped and a base hit for Riley Green.
Way through for a hit. So a runner
Haven't had much success with balls hit low and on the ground in this series.
Seen high base hits through the infield.
Our damage has been done clearing the wall or with gappers. Lead off solid single for Riley Green.
go-ahead run on base.
And now
Here's the
Carpenter.
Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
7 for 14 against Houston. That home run earlier in this game was his first against this team this year, but 4 runs scored, 5 runs driven in.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right-hander kick steals.
1-1. A big at-bat with our best for average hitter and our best power hitter. Here in a tie game as it's getting late. And ripped foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double.
Out in front, JV slowed it down to 93.
At the belt and fires.
Went looking for a corner or a swing and a miss. Doesn't get either. 2-2.
Left-hand batter waits.
Now make it full.
Misses, and the count's full. Mark
Kind of
Canha
think that JV would
is
much
on
rather face Mark
deck.
Canha.
Go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Carpenter stays alive. 94 in the fastball that time from Verlander. We timed it up well, but it's fouled straight back.
In the air.
All we could do. Not going to do much. Green's going to have to retreat to first base.
There's one away.
Carpenter got underneath a hanging curve from Verlander on the outside part of the plate. Might have been off the end of the bat.
Mark Canha.
Not really. Squares that up. It could have gone a long way. Canha.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
Fastball up and in is never the pitch to swing at. Especially when, like, that timing right there, about the best thing you can do on a pitch like that. Get out in front on it, try and pull it, try and put it in the air. Didn't do any of that. Goes right back to that spot. Smart pitching out of Verlander.
Green stands at
76
first.
pitches, energy in the yellow. Goes low.
Is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another
For another corner. JV losing a little bit of touch here. All fastballs in the at-bat.
struck him.
A big strikeout right there.
8th strikeout for Verlander, and that one was off the plate away.
A little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Colt Keith 0 for 2.
Now a chance for Colt Keith. And a
Change
swing
up.
and miss.
Haven't seen that much this inning.
Gone, but the go-ahead
That was
run
pitch
is
number
at first.
80 for Verlander.
Rubber match of this 3-game series.
Then the slider. Haven't seen either one of those two pitches much. He's been fastball heavy here in the 6th.
Pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Energy in the red now for JV. 2-2.
Outside.
Running out of gas. Might be his last inning. Out in front, and it was off the plate.
So no runs here, and a base hit, no errors, and one left.
Tigers strand a runner.
3-4-5 coming up. All tied up.
Stranded at least 3 runners last 2 innings. Not good, and Houston's got all the momentum right now.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is your
Skubal can at least handle the 6th.
and a foul ball.
Depending on how it goes, maybe the 7th. Out in front on the sinker.
He swings through it.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Slider well away, and Alvarez chases. Only Skubal's 5th strikeout.
First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the
This worked progressively more away.
expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a
On the left-hander Alvarez, here's Altuve.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. And
Called a strike.
the corner.
He's been going after these guys.
Strike zone's been all over the place in this game.
Able to keep his pitch count low.
0-2 on Jose Altuve now.
He was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Man, hard hit. Colt Keith there, though. Nice pick. 2 away in the 6th.
Great play.
Chas McCormick, the number 5 hitter.
Now at the
2 for
plate.
2 in the game and the home run.
And that one
Ball 1.
just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Gonna flinch.
Next off,
Sinker foul.
off to the right out of play. The pitch. So a foul ball makes
Changeup
it
also
1-2.
fouled away.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
2-2 on McCormick. Got him swinging.
Misses, struck him out.
Got him with the bender. And Skubal will get through 6th, and I think we're going to trot him back out for the 7th. Probably get some help up at the start of this inning in case he gets off to a rough start. Verlander's day is done. No decision for sure for JV. Hunter Brown, game number 19, ERA near 5. Decent strikeout rate, though.
So digging in, Perez.
So it'd be the bottom of the 7th. We got all right-handers due up, so let's warm up Shelby Miller.
And
Wenzel Perez.
on the ground
We
to
contact to 3rd. Throw from Bregman.
third. Bregman to first.
1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out for Hunter Brown.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Rogers. Tough at bat last time from Verlander. Rogers chops one foul. Fastball, at least that one was a lot like the ones Verlander's been throwing, at least speed-wise. 94 to 98, so not a lot different.
Righty delivers. Swings.
Splitter.
0-2 now.
Haven't seen that all day. Josh Hader and then Seth Martinez warming up in the Houston pen. We dodged Hader yesterday, but it didn't matter. 1-2 now as that 91-mile-an-hour slider misses well away.
Just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering.
Flinched at it, saw it break. We're lucky that it was just low. Knuckle curve that time from Brown. He is just trying to nibble on corners. He's not getting them. 3-2. The gas. 96. Fastball low, and we hadn't seen one in a while.
We've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Next to the plate. plate is the Tigers DH.
Javier Baez with 2 gone.
Strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Perfect pitch from Brown.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Oh, man. Baez just doesn't barrel it up. It's 0-2.
2 outs.
And now down low.
Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Curveball. Gets away from Diaz, but it ain't going to matter.
That completes the strikeout.
We remain tied. It's stretch time. 3-3. Bregman, Dubon, and Diaz against Skubal or Shelby Miller.
And we're back. And here is Alex Bregman.
Bregman 1 for 2.
As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm.
Changeup will just miss.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
I'm giving Skubal the chance. But a base runner reaches, we probably go to the pen.
And now the lefty. This one chopped to
2
the
strikes
ground.
now on Bregman.
Here comes a pitch.
Curveball is foul.
Away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch.
Fastball also
Foul ball
foul.
Still 1-2 count.
Not the pitch I wanted. Also foul. Who would have thought?
The pitch.
Oh boy.
That's to third.
Wenzel Perez can't get it.
So the go-ahead run is on.
Leadoff man on. It's Alex Bregman. And that's going to be it for Skubal. He'll go 6 innings and will be charged with the base runner in Bregman on first. It's still all right-handers, so putting in Miller still makes perfect sense.
He has a great
Our new 7th inning guy after the demotion of Alex Lang about a month ago.
foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Good slider.
For a strike. That's strike 2.
Wouldn't chase.
And the righty deals.
Splitter, rung him up. Dubon for 3. Just catches that low inside corner.
He's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right
Oh boy.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Very lucky on that. That was a miserable slider there from Miller.
Run stands at first. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Strike 2.
Back to the slider.
1-2. Gets a piece.
Got a piece.
And stays alive.
See if we can't jam him.
1-2 here.
Did. Even missed the zone with it, but it's still foul. On the ground, it's a base hit.
Into the outfield.
That goes nowhere. They will not advance the runner any further than second base.
Scoring position. One away. A perfect example right there.
Ball just did nothing, and now it is Jose Abreu.
The more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That one
Fastball will find the zone.
And that's strike 1.
2 strikes on him. Big pitch upcoming for Shelby Miller.
Here the bottom of the 7th.
How did he foul that away? It's just that you can get him to 2 strikes. It's just putting him away that's impossible.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And especially Abreu. He's got like 20 foul balls in this game.
Got it.
Finally.
That's the second out.
Big strikeout there.
Second strikeout for Miller in the inning.
At second base, but
It's going to give us a chance to get out of this with no damage done.
exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this
Head to the 8th all square.
pressure.
And the batter now.
Kyle Tucker
Fought off foul.
That one fouled away. Pretty bad pitches here from Miller. Slider, that one ripped, and it's going to get down, if not out of here. It's off the wall. Barehanded by Canha, 2-run score. It is 5-3 Houston. Kyle Tucker was 0 for 10. He's 2 for his last 2. Second one off the base of the wall in the same spot. This time, Canha doesn't let it go through his legs, and it's all gone wrong here in the 7th. Called a strike. What do you know? 2 strikes. Let me guess. This is going to get fouled off. Well, it's not going to get fouled off. That was a miserable pitch. Wenzel Perez underneath it in foul territory, and now the Tigers have just 6 outs to work with to come up with 2 runs to tie. This game was 3-0. It's now 5-3 Houston. We see Josh Hader in the 8th. Oh, shit. Hader will face McKinstry, Urshela, and Green. Nasty. Brian Abreu and Seth Martinez warming up for the Astros in the pen. Should probably get action up in our pen as well. 2 righties, so Will Vest, but Chafin if anything bad happens. Gonna need one of the 2 lefties that are due up in this inning to get on base, really. It'd be great if it was McKinstry. Wow. Nasty 2-seamer. Sliders away to the left-hander, of course. 2-2. Not sure how I missed it.
There's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment and get back on track. His team needs it.
Right over the top. Gio, 1 for 3 with a home run. I think he had the last home run. Had to be on that, and we weren't. Fouled off. See if he goes back to it. He did. Inside corner, called a ball.
Trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Urshela stays. Well, he didn't stay alive. 1-1 count. 1-2 now.
1 down, base is empty.
Weak fly ball to right. Kyle Tucker there. Now 2 away for Riley Green.
And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty.
Green 1 for 3. A single in the game. Weak contact, foul. Down the left field line. Late on a slider is not a good indication.
And a pitch.
And right to Bregman.
Slings it across, and that will end the
Bottom of the 8th. Astros up 5-3.
Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Tigers in danger of losing back-to-back series
Back here in Houston.
before we go to face a red-hot Atlanta team.
Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
So we got Alvarez, then Altuve, and then McCormick. I feel like I'd rather go with the righty, deal with Altuve.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can.
As long as Alvarez doesn't take us deep, this should play into our hands.
Digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings.
Lucky he didn't take us deep on that.
Loud noise coming from their
Will Vest in the game now.
They've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity.
And he beats the shift all the way to the wall. Gotta love auto shift. They continue to... We continue to get fucked over. I just don't even realize that it happens.
Feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the nod.
If I knew we were shifting, I might cancel it, but...
To make any sort of play.
Altuve looks at strike one.
Balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Change up.
And a foul ball.
Foul it away. Altuve was early on it.
And a pitch.
On the ground.
Here's a high
Colt
jumper.
Keith moves in. One away here in the 8th as Alvarez moves up to 3rd.
Chas McCormick will hit next.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft
McCormick is 2 for 3.
Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways.
All he needs is a deep fly ball to make this a 3-run Astros lead out in front on that changeup.
Strike one.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the
Sir,
ball
you
out
are a
before he
grown
gets
man.
his arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Should be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Oh boy.
So now 1-2.
It's a pretty bad pitch there from Will Vest.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled away again.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh boy.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
How many foul balls do you think in this game for Houston? 50? 50 plus? It's just... Foul balls are just absurd in this year's game. Back up the middle with the infield in. And it's 6-3.
6-3.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Didn't try to do too much with it.
I wouldn't have done any of these fucking defensive shifts. What the fuck are we doing?
Launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Yeah, a lot of good the infield being in did for us.
So next
A lot of good.
Houston, Alex Bregman.
In the air, center field.
Lifts one to deep center.
Green's got a chance,
Rangers back on.
and he'll get it for the second out up against the wall as Alex Bregman nearly hit one out. Thought they were fixing the foul balls? Did they say that? I don't know. If they said it, I missed it.
Man at first, Mauricio Dubon. Up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
And I feel like it's not even like a foul ball issue necessarily, but it's oh, let's get through this inning, then I'll try my best to explain it. Like, it only becomes a thing when somebody's down 0-2, and I don't know what kicks in, but they're able to just foul. I don't even know how that swing happened. Out in front on that thing, and it's in on the hands. It's back up the middle. But like, you get somebody 0-2, and then it's just foul ball city. It's just they're able to like spam contact swing or something. I don't know what it is.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Abreu.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small
Brian Abreu will come on and handle the 9th inning for the Astros.
best at bats they can, so it's always high stress.
When college football comes out, don't worry about streaming for a few days. Well, I'm going to be streaming college football.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for
Slurve.
sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless
1 and 2.
beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
I mean, thanks, I guess.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Here's the 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying.
We have to remember that a good chunk of chat doesn't even have a PS5.
It makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Or you're like Evo, who, for one, doesn't have a new generation console or doesn't know anything about college football.
Kicks and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge.
Walk
That is ball 4.
to Kerry Carpenter to start the 9.
That walk after a long at-bat.
Tigers have a chance here against Abreu after a 9-pitch at-bat.
There is Mark Canha. There's a swing and a miss.
Thought it was coming down, never did. I don't know why I thought that. Something's going to break low. It's going to probably break away, too.
The 0-1.
So the leadoff man gets on.
1-1.
Minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty to the plate.
I'll make it 2-1 as Abreu's struggling a little bit with command here in the 9th.
Number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
That's going to be killer.
There's one. Relay to
Double play grounded into on Mark Canha.
Well, it's a huge
Pretty miserable game for Mark Canha. However, none of anything he did in this game really cost us outside of this.
So, last chance.
Colt Keith is the last chance.
Keith up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
1-0.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Now
Slider
2-0.
misses outside. The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead.
For the people in chat that aren't you.
The 2-0
Take
is
that
in for
fastball
a
inside,
strike.
2-1.
Amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Now 3-1.
Misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
How'd I miss it? Out in front on 98. Oh boy.
The Tigers down to their final strike.
Walked him. This game is not over yet, and Colt Keith salvages at least one positive today.
Perez up now for the Tigers.
Still -1 to pick the stick, but I'm sorry, I suck. 1-0 on Wenzel. It'll be Jake Rogers due up if Wenzel can reach. Fouled away, 1-1. Abreu really struggling with command, 21 pitches already. Slurve that didn't do much, and it's just, how do I miss it, man?
Next,
2-2 on Wenzel Perez. What?
Said your brain's cooked in heat. So how do I do it? That's fine.
Full count.
down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle.
Possibly.
Gotta find the strike zone.
I know me and Austin usually do some sort of gameplay. Pretty much there's like one time a year after a game releases that we'll play each other and something like that. Maybe.
2 outs.
Wenzel Perez, right center field. That one's going to get down.
And in
Off the wall.
coming home.
Wenzel around second. heading for third, and he's in there.
A run comes in the play. And his
It is 6-4. Third hit of the day for Wenzel Perez. And now Jake Rogers comes to the plate as the tying run. I really pushed for that triple. The only one. Oh, a second closer of the inning. Phenomenal. Wait, what? What?
man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for
So
Detroit,
Abreu had an animation, and then it kicked in again for Ryan Presley. Okay. Slider, slurve, fastball, changeup.
got it started a little
Slider didn't slide.
with the tying run at the plate here in the
0-1.
of this 3-game series. Swings the
Make it
bat.
0-2, and that was a much better slider.
Kick this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you gotta
Gotta be
look
careful now.
and spit on anything that's down.
The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2 on Rogers. We need a heater.
If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Didn't get it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the
Strikeout for Rogers, a bunch of sliders, and a long ninth inning. And once again, the Tigers cannot complete the comeback. We led 3-0 in this game. That's not a game we can let us let away, especially with the ace in Skubal on the mound, who picks up his second consecutive loss to 10-4. Hunter Brown to 3-3. Ryan Presley gets a 1-out save as the Astros win the series 2-1.